Hi guys, welcome to Stace Time with student Dr. Staceyka.
3, 2, 1, go!
Today, as the title suggests, we're talking about the white coat ceremony. Now, if you're active with me on Instagram or on Twitter, you'd see I've posted quite a number of pictures around this whole white coat ceremony thing. So this video is just about that. And when I first posted it on my stories, people didn't really know what it was, so I explained it there. But then I'll just explain it here, like just a little, just to make sure everybody's on the same page before I get to the whole ceremony. Now, a white coat ceremony is, well, it's a ceremony. It's sort of like a mini graduation. When you're in medical school, you have pre-clinical years and clinical years. Pre-clinical years, you mainly learn about the human body and like the normal. And the clinical years is where you now move to the hospital, the teaching hospital for your school, where you now learn with actual patients and with the doctors there. So now you're learning like the problems in the body, like you get it, how to be an actual doctor. So it's a big deal. That's what the white coat ceremony is for. It's like an event to transition you from pre-clinical to clinical. So I've completed my first 3 years of medical school. I'm awaiting to start my 4th year in January. Then I'll be a clinical student or a student doctor. Well, I already am, because we've done the white coat ceremony, but then we're actually going to start the proper ward rounds and all of that in January, that's when Ghana will resume according to what the president last said. Now, the white coat ceremony is a big deal, guys. It's actually like a graduation. Like, it's a really big deal. So everybody usually plans towards it. Like, I was really planning, thinking, what would I get? My dress? What kind of manicure would I get? Like, what would I do to my hair? I was really planning. But then, because of all this corona and whatnot, it kind of like reduce the not relevance per se, but then we weren't really thinking about it that much. So we're just then like, oh, our white coat ceremony is on this day, and we just went. Like, I literally wore a dress I have had for I don't know how long, let's say like 4 or 5 years. I did my hair in a bun. I wore shoes I already had. I didn't do any manicure, pedicure. And I did really soft makeup. Like, just use concealer and eyeshadow and mascara. That's literally it. And I guess it goes a long way to show the consumer culture in the world. Like, do we really need to spend so much money for main events? Not necessary. Just do whatever you can with whatever you have. Stop wasting money. I'm slowly learning to be more minimalist in my finances, because let's face it, we need to stop spending so impulsively. So the day came, and I was hot because the lights went out, and the hair I had to do, I needed to blow dry it. I did a blow dry bun. I'll link the video up here in the description so you can check it out how I did it. I did a blow dry bun, and the lights are out. I was sitting there and I didn't know what to do, and the time was passing because the event was soon, and that hair takes time. And all of a sudden, God answered my prayers. The lights came on, and I did it fast, and it was good. It was okay. It wasn't the best, but we had to make do with what we could do. We got to the event, we processed, we sat down, and I really wanted to vlog it for you guys. Like, I was so ready. I took my phone, I turned on the camera, right? And then for like 3 seconds, I saw people looking at me. I noticed the flash was on, and it was directly on the stage with the deans and the provosts and all those important people. I put the phone down. I was even afraid. I didn't vlog again. So that's why this is like a sit down sort of. So I'll be putting pictures here and there. I guess that's sort of like vlogging, pictures and videos of the event that were able to get captured. But then I couldn't technically vlog it because I embarrassed myself. So the event is not really long. It's just a sequence of small speeches and addresses to us by various people in our school, the Medical and Dental Council, yeah, just those kind of things. And then the real event, the real part of the event is the robing. So robing is when what's this robing? You see, it's called a white coat ceremony. So they're going to give you a white coat. So robing is you go there and then they dress you. So the faculty would dress you in this white coat. It's a special white coat because it's different from what those in the preclinical years wear, like for practicals. Like we had our lab coats, of course, already for dissection and lab practicals and all those things. But this is special because it's for the clinical years. So they'll just mention your names and then you go down and then they robe you. And the robing is done by lecturers, your lecturers, your actual lecturers. So then those who have taught us before were there. Those who are yet to teach us in the clinical years who were also there to robe us. And it's sort of like you're always hoping that somebody special will be robing you, somebody that is doing whatever you want to do. Like, I don't know, I don't think that's so important, but I really want to see who robed me. And a lecturer of mine robed me, and I guess you can read into it symbolically because she is a friend and then she's a very good person. She's very intelligent and compassionate, really smart. So I hope that it's kind of like a superstition thing, but then I hope that those values rub off me as I continue my journey in medicine. I mean, like, for instance, there's this friend of mine who really wants to be a neurosurgeon, and then the neurosurgeon robed him, so it was sort of like a big deal for him. But I don't really know what I want to be, so I was just there. But I'm glad that somebody I knew and related to on some levels was able to robe me. Like, that's just symbolic. So the video of the robing is
Ama Eden Yao Asante Asimeni Stacy Asantewa Asante Krobia Fire Aye Pache Elsa Azani Nicholas Baba Mohammed Zuera Beju. Faculty, you may robe your students. Students, you can take your seats. Thank you.
And the next thing was this oath. Now, it's not a big deal because it's not like the Hippocratic oath that do no harm and all of those things. But then you are going to be working in a setting, studying basically, in a setting where it's going to be patients, like people. So we are to take this oath so that we know that, like, what we are supposed to do, those kind of things. I've forgotten what the oath is. All I remember is this white coat I done today, something, make me make medicine better.
May the white coat I don today remind me of the promises I have made and of my duty to make medicine better. So help me God. Congratulations once again, my friends.
After the oath came my favorite part. That was the presentation. Now, guys, I was so hot about this because I was on the committee, and like, big ups to the committee because we did so well. We were basically just people from the class and planning the events, what to do, those kind of things. And usually there's this presentation of awards or citations to lecturers, to the hall staff, to the faculty, non-teaching faculty staff, all of that, because they've really been there for us and all of that. Yes. And we didn't want to present citations this year because it's boring. Like, every year they always have citations. You go to some lecturers' offices and citation on the wall, citation on the table, citation on the floor. They don't even know where to hang it again. So we decided to do something really special for the department and present them artworks. We presented the artworks based on what the department stood for. So, for instance, microbiology and immunology, we gave them this whole coronavirus, like, thing artwork. Anyway, I'll just post the pictures in this like slideshow so you see everything. I was really glad that we got to do it because I think they were really happy with it, that it wasn't cliche. We thought out of the box. Everybody was happy. It was sort of like a surprise because the regular people in the class didn't know, just those in the community, and everybody was so happy. It was literally my favorite part. And I also got to present an artwork to the head of the Department of Biochemistry, and it was special for me because he's a good friend and he's been my facilitator for over 2 years in my breast cancer literature reviews thing that we do in UCC. So it was just a special moment. And I'd just like to give this shout out to the artist, Pencil Charlie. He's the one who made all those artworks in such a short period. Like, we really stressed him out and he delivered. He really delivered. And you should check it out. Check him out for like your artworks. He's really good at this concept art and all of that. Yeah, and I think that's the event. That's it. Afterwards, we took photos. The committee, I was in charge of photography, so I was able to organize some of the photographers I knew, and then they really delivered, guys. You should check out Nana Gaspar, the black creator of Blue Lens Studio. They're really good at what they do, and they really delivered. Like, we didn't even ask them for props and those things, but then they came with some bicycle and some white cloth and flowers. Hey, they really went all out for us, and it was really just look at the pictures. Was just the official events. Now, of course, with every official event should come some unofficial after party, and that's what we did. We had this fun get together, and it was really cool. I don't know, like, I don't really have much to say. I just let the pictures do the talking. Everybody was so happy, and I wore my boots. I wore my boots. If you want to understand why the boots is a big deal, check out this video. I'll also link it down below.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
So that's it. Right now I'm just awaiting level 400. When we come back in January, we would start going to the ward, we'd start rotations, we'd start all the difficult courses that clinical years has to give us. But I guess even though it's going to be a bit more difficult with tackling everything that's coming, I'm just happy that we are moving forward. Everybody in my class moved forward to the next level, and I'm just glad for all of us. So if you watched this end, thank you so much. I have a playlist which has some of my most watched videos and some underrated videos that you need to watch. It's called the Binge Watch playlist, so check it out. I'll link it up here and also down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share. If you want to see more medical school related comments, please medical school related videos, please comment down below and let me know what you want to see. Thank you so much. Bye.